Hello, fellow traders. 'Tis I, TheRumpledOne, coming to you on Wednesday, March the 23rd. The year's 2022. Let's talk trading. Trading better, part 13. These videos are for educational purposes only. Your results may differ from mine. I hope some of you have learned a thing or two so far from the first 12 parts of Trading Better. This might be a repeat, but I feel it's important because of emails I've been receiving from traders and just from other things I subscribe to. And the thing about solving problems is first you have to admit there's a problem. Second, you have to specifically identify what the problem is. And then third, you have to develop some solutions to prevent the problem, solve the problem, fix the problem. And I'm sure most of you probably receive or are bombarded by all these different trading emails. And they pretty much have one thing in common. They have one message. That is, we have the answer, the solution to all your trading problems. If you buy our system, our indicator, our book, attend our seminar, you'll be driving a Lambo. But what they're doing is they're playing on your psychology, because it's so much easier to look outward for a solution than inward. Because throw some money at something to buy a new indicator system or just add one to your chart, that's simple to do. And then you put all your faith and belief in that, and then you wind up not being successful. Why is that? Because there's more to trading than just what's on your screen. I mean, when you think about it, when you look at this chart, this is a monthly chart of the pound dollar. What do those candles tell you? I mean, really, what do those candles represent? You see, it means people bought, people sold. And the thing is, everybody that bought down here, somebody sold something to them. And everybody who sold up here, somebody bought something from them. And so, you're buying and selling is going on. That's what it's representing. So, what's it going to take for you to be successful? Is it going to take another indicator? Or is it going to take something else? I mean, think about it. If you're having a problem in trading, it's probably because you are doing something or not doing something. So, what is it you're not doing? Are you not following your method? Are you not entering and exiting when you're supposed to? I mean, when you think about it, is there a method that's so bad that you can't profit from it? I mean, really, think about that hard. Think about that. Is there a method that's so bad you can't profit from it? Because as I've stated before, the turtles have proved that you can take a system and teach it to a bunch of people, and some will be successful and some won't. Same method, same instructor, course taught at the same time to the group of people, Some were successful and some weren't. How is that possible? But the other question is why did it happen? So obviously the only variable there was the trader, each individual trader. And as I've also stated before, when you put that trade on, the reason you put that trade on, as we look at the weekly chart here, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because somebody else will be putting the trade on at the same price for an entirely different reason than you. And there might be some that actually are putting it on for the same reason. For example, if price drops another 14, 15 pips, we're going to be crossing the weekly open. And there might be, I don't know, a dozen traders out there, 100, maybe 1,000, maybe more, that like to trade the weekly open crossover. But the thing is, we'll never know. And does it make a difference? So I really want you to think about what I've said so far today, because it might be the crucial message. It might give you that aha moment. Because, we talk about risk management. I know I don't put this up as often as I used to. I probably should just flash on it every day just because. Because as I stated, is there a method that's so bad that every time you use the method and you have your risk and you exit at the stop loss, that you just get stopped out enough times that it just wipes out your account? Is there a method that's bad? That's really that bad? I mean, think about it. Let's say you have $1,000 account and you risk $20. 50 times 20 is 1,000. You think you're going to lose 50 times in a row? If there's a method out there that's that bad, you'll lose 50 times in a row? I don't know. I doubt it. Wouldn't it be kind of hard to lose 50 times in a row? I mean, if you take a look at your trading performance, what's your longest losing streak? Is it anywhere close to 50? Let's take a look at the daily chart. You can see here we're back to the opening range for the week. We got close to the opening range for the month right here. Almost hit that low, but price reversed off of it. And you can see we're 186 off, 185 off the yearly low, 342 off the yearly high here for the pound dollar. We're back into the range of that inside bar that I believe happened Friday. Yeah, Friday. $120 pip range on the day. Got a lot of action in the pound pairs here. Except for the euro pound, it's only 42 pips. That's a pair, I think I traded it once. It's like, it has such low range. It's like, why trade it? But some people like trading it. I like to talk about simple methods. The buy zone, it's very simple. You can see here, if you traded that daily open crossover, you would have been paid nicely. Even you take the buy zone trade here, Take the sell zone trade there. Really wish I would have named this thing the trade zones or something, but it's named the buy zone. Green rats, get ready. Range is definitely large enough for rat reversal, but be careful. As always, have your stop loss in place. You can see we're only 3 pips off that daily low. Pivot traders said price near R1. It never really got near R1, but near the pivots long. That paid off the first time. That's why sometimes you don't go to the well more than once. Pivot, we took out today's pivot. We took out that missed pivot here. So we've got one missed pivot in March. We've got a missed pivot in February and a missed pivot in January this year. So for those who trade like these pivot statistical trades, once again, paid off. There was that huge gap here that I mentioned. These gaps almost always get filled. I'm trying to remember if I have an open gap indicator similar to the missed pivots. I'll have to take a look in my toolbox and see if I do or not. And if I don't, then maybe I should identify it. It might be a feature in the dashboard. There's over, I think, 130 or 40 different functions. I don't know if I put that in there or not. The wick zone, in and out of the upper wick zone. So for you wick zone traders, definitely paid off. Higher low, lower high traders who like to use the 3-level ZZ. You can see all these quote unquote hindsight trades, but you can see it's getting ready to happen again. We're near the top of the hour, and usually you can either get a lot of price action here, or sometimes you might want to stay away because you have price can do some crazy things here. But right there, you just had an entry trigger at 31.80. You can see here from 3-ball to 3-ball where the 50% retrace mark is. So you see you're up a pip or so right here. Depending on spread, now 2 pips. So if you like trading near the top of the hour, some of this fast price action, it's right there. Price looks like it might want to retrace to the 23 level. 1 ball there, 2.6 pips. Could have taken your money off the table. Quick 2 pips. And you can put those 2 pips on the stack. It all adds up. So when you're taking a look and saying, hey, you're not profitable, is it because you're not taking 2 pips when you have the chance? You can see here, price action simple, Walmart line called a short at 90. It went all the way down to what? Almost 77. That's 13 pip opportunity there. So fellow traders, you just really have to take a look at what you're doing. We're in the ATR zone. Made a new low this hour. A bunch of pairs made a new low this hour. One pair made a new high. It's just whether or not you're taking profit when you can. That might be it. Maybe your expectations are too high. You're trying to get that Lambo in a week instead of maybe 4 or 5 years. So fellow traders, I hope something I've said have helped you, because see, it's Doesn't matter what you trade, it's how you trade it. Drain the banks. This is the Rumpled One, over and out.